action, hard hits, fast scores, and an electric night out for the whole family. It all starts February 28th. 7 home games, 1 house, the Brookshire Grocery Arena. Tickets range from $24 to $34. Football isn't over. It's just moved inside. Scan the QR code to secure your tickets or visit LouisianaRougarou.com. You hear that? That's football coming back to Louisiana. The Louisiana Rougarou are storming the arena with speed, power, and non-stop action, hard hits, fast scores, and an electric night out for the whole family. It all starts February 28th. 7 home games, 1 house, the Brookshire Grocery Arena. Tickets range from $24 to $34. Football isn't over. It's just moved inside. Scan the QR code to secure your tickets or visit LouisianaRougarou.com. You hear that? That's football coming back to Louisiana. The Louisiana Rougarou are storming the arena with speed, power, and non-stop action, hard hits, fast scores, and an electric night out for the whole family. It all starts February 28th. 7 home games, 1 house, the Brookshire Grocery Arena. Tickets range from $24 to $34. Football isn't over. It's just moved inside. Scan the QR code to secure your tickets or visit LouisianaRougarou.com.
Reber on the perimeter, checked by Andrews. Curls around the Jack screen. 11 to shoot. Reber dishes to Jack in the paint. Waits for defenders to fly by and then flips it up and in. 14 for Jack. 5 assists now for Reber. Dogs down 5.
Well, Reber knew exactly what to do. Got it to his big man.
That two-man game with the French connection has yielded big dividends today.
By the way, a great movie.
Gene Hackman?
Oh, yes, sir.
50-45 Broncos, 7.5 minutes to go. Nato knifing into the lane, finds Buchanan left block. Guarded by Manny, shot clock single digits. Buchanan crashes into him, shoots over him, makes it, and a foul.
That was a difficult shot.
Indeed it was, and Buchanan's having a monster game. Another look at Jacques on the other end.
Look at Bastian over the head hook shot pass to his big man with a little finger roll.
But the Dogs have no answer for Javen Buchanan. He wears number 22, and he scored 22. He'll be at the line when we come back. 7:26 remaining. Broncos 52, Bulldogs 45 on CBS 47, the Mountain West Network, and the Bulldog Sports Network from Learfield.
It's Bedlam tonight here in Boise.
The crowd is pumping at the pit. This place is electric.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
This one is for every parent who needs a vacation after getting back from a family vacation. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Clovis Family Dentistry is intent on making the whole valley smile one patient at a time. Decades of experience and advanced robotic technology can transform your smile and remove dental pain so you can show off your smile while living a happy, healthy life. Get your smile back by calling 559 Dentist, the official dentist of Fresno State Athletics. Clovis Family Dentistry.
Coming down the home stretch of the Save Mart Center, 7:26 to go. Broncos 52, Bulldogs 45. Our broadcast presented by Save Mart, the official grocery partner of Fresno State Athletics. Fresh, local, and always Valley proud. Valley loud, Save Mart. We also want to thank SeatGeek, making it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the basketball celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of Fresno State Athletics. Coach Q, we've said the name Javen Buchanan a whole lot tonight. A similar shade of blue that Buchanan High School from Clovis will wear at Selland Arena tonight against St. Joseph's of Santa Maria in the Central Section Final. And Buchanan has had his way. What can the Dogs do to maybe neutralize that threat?
Afraid that Boise goes away from running the ball through him. That's about it. The guy's dominant.
I mean, can they play ball denial on him, or is he too strong?
He is too strong, and they got the double team. And when they double team, I think they're all right. But don't let him get it close to the bucket, that's for sure.
Buchanan making the and one free throw now, has 23 to lead all scorers. Reber colliding with defenders, no whistle. Manny's got it up top. Now feeds Jack left to the lane. The 7-footer holding, shot clock down to 10. Finds Heidbreeder. Jake on the perimeter, stops the bounce. Over to Manny up top. Jack goes down low to Jack with the jump hook, in and out. Jack Manny to Wilson Jack, but it didn't drop.
Yeah, nice look, nice swing on it like Jabbar. Just didn't go.
Buchanan transition three, he's feeling it, and he swishes. 26 for Javen Buchanan, and the Broncos back to their biggest lead, 11 points.
Oh, man, he makes it tough.
Heidbreeder, corner three, found by Jack, and an air ball grabbed by Fielder. Wilson found him open in the corner, but Jake maybe rushed it a little bit. The Dogs running out of time.
Wilson's got to stay.
Buchanan lost the handle, but it goes off of Heidbreeder's legs out of bounds. Leon Rice upset. He thought Buchanan was fouled. But there haven't been a whole lot of whistles tonight.
Yeah, Coach Wahlberg thought something else. I just know one thing. If Buchanan get the ball, you better sound the alarm.
56-45 Boise State, 6:21 to go. Andrews looking, gets it into the corner. Meadows, a three, got it. Andrew Meadow with his third three, and the Broncos lead by 13.
Yeah, that's a good timeout. Got to regroup.
It should be a 14-point lead. The scoreboard says 58. It should be 59-45 Boise State. Vance Wahlberg takes the 32nd timeout to talk things over. A 9-0 run for Boise State over the last minute and a half, Coach Q, because the Dogs offensively just having a hard time finding a rhythm. I wondered if the perimeter game might catch fire in the second half when we saw Foss and Heidbreeder hit. But it's been in very small spots. You've been talking about this guy all game, Javen Buchanan.
You know, and in our radio pregame, I was talking about, I think he's one of the better players in the conference, and you can really see it. And I think he's a guy that could almost average 25 and 15 a game. He's so good, and with some assists, I think he does it all. But I like his pace. I like how when he takes his time, he reads what the defense is trying to do. He's skilled enough to make something happen. Nice young man. I had a chance to talk to him once, and you like the class of the players in the Mountain West. I do like that.
Buchanan came in averaging a little less than 12 a game. He's got 26. The Broncos lead by 14. It's 59-45. The scoreboard here at the arena is incorrect, I believe. 6 minutes to go. Jack Manny thought about a three left side. Instead puts it on the ground. Hands off to Gorey. Deshaun's been quiet for a while. He's got 14. He dribbles to the baseline, attacks the rim, and finishes past fielder. 16 for Gorey, penduluming his way back and forth.
Well, and you talked about what's going on. That's the guy that I think has the matchup that he can win off the bounce.
Bronco lead is a dozen, 59-47. Meadow the other way, got away with another travel. They work it down to Buchanan, guarded by Jack Manny, right baseline. Buchanan banging into Manny, double team now, out to Meadow. The reversal, Andrews up top, swing to the left wing. Nato a three on the way, short off the front rim.
Good job,
Gorey able to corral his 9th rebound.
Yeah, he's got to do that, right? He's got to come help those bigs and get that rebound.
Gorey up top, facing up Buchanan. Hard to the right block, the runner. He's heating up, 2 in a row for Deshaun Gorey. He's got 18.
Yeah, and that's happening. Why? He's using Wilson as a pick there and rubbing this guy off of it and coming off and knocking him down. They finally got back to getting Gorey the ball in his hand, and that's what gets you that, makes up that distance for you.
Leon Rice looks at that, and he wants a timeout. So we're going to have to check on it. Yeah, here's Gorey again.
Yeah, you can see what he, watch this pick off the big fella. Bam! Now, the Eiffel Tower, why I call him that, because I've never seen the Eiffel Tower move. And Buchanan ran into him, and he still didn't move.
The Bulldogs could use a 5-minute offense. If you're watching on TV, you know that face. Recently retired broadcast legend around the valley, Kopi Silparadalis. And he would give you his 5-day forecast. 58-49 Broncos is what the scoreboard reads. The official stats say 59-49. So I'm not sure if they changed that Meadows 3 to a 2. But that could be a big deal. We'll have to wait till the timeout and check. Well, and now they've switched it back. So the Meadow 3 was actually a 2. It is 58-49 Bulldogs, and out of the timeout. Here come the Broncos. Buchanan. He's approaching a career high, and Meadows fouled as he attacked off that design play from the top, trying to dunk it. Gorey fouled him, and Meadow will shoot 2.
Tough enough foul. Wasn't dirty, but it was tough enough where he couldn't finish it, because you don't want that and one. You see the foul coming, you're half a step late there, and you don't let him get the easy one.
So it actually was the last 3 Buchanan made that they switched to a 2. Meadows 3 was a 3, but he's just a 64% foul shooter on the best foul shooting team in the Mountain West. His first one came up short. So now if he misses again, all the fans get free chicken sandwiches. It's going to get loud. Missed them both. Pollo gratis para todo. 58-49 Broncos, 4.5 minutes to go. Or at least por todo. Jacques with the top of the arc, guarded by Parolin. Hands off to Foss. Foss pressured by Meadow. Cam crosses over, drives into the paint, jump stop, leans in, draws contact. Bank shot won't go, and we're going to get an over the back on Wilson Jacques. That'll be his second personal, 15 foul this half. Broncos have 6. 58-49 Boise State.
Cam wishes he could have that one back. He knows he can get that off the English off the glass. He's got to let it go and keep playing.
Neither team has turned it over much today. The Bulldogs have just 5 turnovers, their best ball security game of the year. But they still trail by 9 on their home floor with 4 minutes to go. Ooh. Andrews open for 3 up top. Bricked it, but Parolin tips it. It goes out of bounds. Oh, they say, wow. Blanca Burns just said it's Boise ball when Parolin tipped it out of bounds, and Tommy Nunez just overruled her, said, nope, I saw Parolin hit it out. That's Fresno State basketball.
A good little teamwork by the officials. You got to have that.
And that'll bring us to our final media timeout. 4 minutes remaining in regulation. Only hardwood clash this year between Fresno State and Boise State. The Broncos lead at 58-49 on CBS 47, the Mountain West Network, and the Bulldog Sports Network from Learfield.
As sports fans, we may cheer for different teams, but there's one thing that we can all agree on. We want the game to be big. And with 3 levels, 30 cabanas, a 143-foot screen, 6 clean pools, and endless cold drinks, it doesn't get any bigger or any better than Stadium Swim in Las Vegas. All sports, all seasons. It's more than a pool deck. Stadium Swim. It's the only thing like it in the world.
Every idea you love began as nothing. Just a flicker on a screen, asking a simple question. What do you see?
The new Table Mountain Casino Resort, now open.
4 minutes to go at the Save Mart Center. Boise State ahead, 59-49. They changed the score again, and now it is a 10-point lead. We're brought to you by the Varsity Network. That's where you can listen to college sports live on your smartphone, Apple and Android. The Varsity Network app, download it today. We're also brought to you by the Office of Traffic Safety. The Go Safely game plan is a guaranteed win to get you home safe. If you're drinking, plan your ride. Designate a sober driver for you and your teammates. Get that W and go safely. A message from the California Office of Traffic Safety and Caltrans. So that score discrepancy finally ironed out. It's a 10-point Bronco advantage, 59-49. 4 minutes left. Is that enough time, Coach Marquis Jones, for the Bulldogs to overcome?
Plenty of time. You got Gorey and Highbreeder out there.
Highbreeder's had a slow day, averages 17 a game. He scored just 3 on 1 of 7 shooting.
Look at the basket.
Wilson Jack finding Gorey. Gorey up top, swings to Highbreeder. 3 on the way, right wing. Off the rim of the glass, no. Jake's just 1 for 8 in the game and 1 for 4 from distance.
Well, that's a big guy, that long arms when you got Buchanan making that closeout.
Foss just collided with Buchanan, who's been the most physical player on the floor. It looked like Cam was trying to give him a taste of his own medicine.
Foss isn't afraid to get physical.
59-49 Broncos, 3:25 to go. Andrews on the perimeter, has it swiped away by Jack, who thought it was off of Andrews' hand, but Blanca Burns right there says, no, Bronco ball with 9 seconds to shoot.
Well, I like the double team. The Dogs are hawking it. They're trying to create some turnovers for themselves to get some transition points.
Meadow looking to get it in, finally finds Parolin, back into the hands of Andrews. 5 to shoot 4. Dylan Andrews got away with a carry. Elbow jumper for Andrews to beat the shot clock. No, but an offensive board for Parolin. He powers up underneath and scoops in the reverse layup. Offensive rebounds for Boise State have made a huge difference tonight. 17 offensive boards, and now the Bulldogs turn it over. Broncos leading by 12, looking for more. Meadow transition 3, bricked it, and the rebound to Foss. Broncos actually helped the Dogs there.
Yes, they did. Quick shot. I thought they would run a little clock.
Gorey trying to create, driving on Buchanan, had it knocked away on the help D by Keene. He feeds Meadow ahead, one-on-one with Highbreeder. Meadow fends him off and lays it in for 2. Broncos pulling away down the stretch, lead by 14.
Get something quick, maybe call a timeout, get your press going.
Reber trying to initiate. He's in the corner, out to Gorey. Shot fake from 3. Dribbles in, gets to the cup. Layup good for Deshaun. A 20-point game and a double-double with 10 rebounds. But down by a dozen.
They got to put pressure on. There you go.
Gorey pressuring Andrews, who gets free of the freshman. Andrews into the front court, 2:10 to go, and Gorey fouls him.
Yeah.
That'll be team foul number 6, the second on Gorey. The next one can create free throws, but again, the Broncos are the best foul shooting team in the conference at 78%. Buchanan will be the trigger man on the inbounds. He's got 25 points, 4 shy of a career high.
They got to clean this up.
Vance Wahlberg wants a timeout.
Yeah, Bastion, boy, he likes to be a pest.
He was jawing with Keene a little bit, and now Leon Rice wants to know why that's being allowed. So Vance Wahlberg takes time with 2:13 to go. I bet Taylor can hear something in that huddle and report something back to us in a moment. The timeout brought to you by Table Mountain Casino Resort. Welcome to the table. If you're with us on the television side, we'll stick around for some post-game coverage as well. Deshaun Gorey, coach, has been relentless. He's taken 20 shots, and they're starting to fall.
Well, and he's taking them in the paint. Look at where he's shooting from. He's doing it where he has the advantage. He's got the touchdown there. A lot of spin moves. And then you see Bastion hitting his big 7-footer. Wilson's tough down there. He's got that timing down. He's got his game together. He's got to keep going to him.
With the combination of the size of the deficit and the amount of time left, 2:11 to go, down 12. Fresno State's had a tough day from the perimeter, but the Bulldogs, do you think they need to find some three-point opportunities?
Well, Cam Foss can get hot at any time. And like I said, I think he can hit shots with some pressure on him because of his size at 6'7". And depending on who else you have in there, Bastion can make rhythm transition threes really well. Jake, if he gets a look, can knock him down. But Gorey's a fast player. Now, he just had a turnover off of trying to penetrate a little bit too deep. When they stop him, he's got to get off of it or make a quick shot. One of the two.
Let's check in with Taylor, who's over there by Fresno State's team. What'd you hear there, Tay?
The message was, don't take any shots too fast. Make sure you get the ball into Gorey or Wilson's hands, just like you guys were saying. It's
like Coach Q's right there with him, huh? That's why we call him the coach.
Well, I used to do it at one point in time.
63-51 Broncos. Boise State inbounding on the sideline with 21 to shoot. Dylan Andrews, the UCLA transfer, just 2 for 11 from the floor, but he's got 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and his job now, take care of the basketball.
And burn clock, right? So can the Dogs put enough pressure on him to make him make a mistake?
Shot clock into single digits. Now Andrews looking to go to work. Andrews spinning around a ball screen, keeps it with 3 to shoot 2. He's going to have to shoot it. Andrews running out of time. The 17-footer nails it, man. Beat the shot clock with a dagger to make it a 14-point Bronco lead.
Yeah, that was
just what Leon Rice wanted.
Yeah, just take every ounce of the clock.
Heidbreeder driving on Keene. Draws contact underneath. Dishes to Jack, who's blocked by Keene, but a foul called. R.J. Keene thought he had all ball, but Wilson Jack will go to the line. We've had just 10 combined free throws today for these two teams.
As you see Andrews make that shot off the bounce, this is big for the Dogs in terms of, you got your big man. I don't know if there's enough time to make a comeback, but, if you can knock these down and you put a press on, you get the game going at the pace you want.
Jack trying to score with the clock stopped. Nails the first. He's been an ever-improving shooter at the foul line. He's at 75% for his freshman year, averaging nearly a double-double in conference. Foss is out. Gasper Kochever back in. The deficit 13 with 92 seconds left. And he got them both. 16 for Wilson Jack.
Now you got your press. Don't let Andrews get it.
Andrews is able to receive the inbound, but Reber there with him. Gorey with some help. The trap comes, but it comes ahead of Buchanan, and now he's going to work. Buchanan dribbling time away and weaving through traffic. Back into the hands of Andrews near midcourt. If the Bulldogs foul, it will be a 1-and-1 for Boise State, but now that the shot clock's this deep, and Gorey is called for the foul as Andrews made sure that contact was noticed. So he'll be at the line for a 1-and-1, and that's the guy you really don't want to foul.
No.
Because he's a 90% free throw shooter.
Got speed and toughness to him. Really intelligent young man. Pleasure to talk with. He's a quality act.
.12 Bronco lead, 1:14 to go, and the big front end of the 1-and-1 for Dylan Andrews is true. 13-point lead. The Bulldogs have 2 games left in the regular season after this. Home Tuesday night against San Jose State on senior night.
Got to get that one.
They'll finish the regular season at Grand Canyon a week from tonight.
Can't wait to get in that place.
Andrews got them both. Dogs running out of time. They're down by 14. Reber to Wilson Jack, looking for Coach Ever down low, instead behind for Gorey. What's Deshaun going to do? Thought about a 3, gives it up Jack, cut to the hoop. Jack says, I'll take the 3. No good, rebounded by Andrews. Under a minute to go. Broncos with the ball at 14, and Reber called for another foul that'll send Andrews on his way to another 1-and-1.
And Bastian's still talking. Bastian's got a...
You heard Vance Wahlberg in the pregame show say the Bulldogs went into the year with 4 primary ball handlers, and now 3 of them are hurt. Bastian Reber's the only one left, so Coach Wahlberg doesn't want to lose him too.
No, I mean, I think Soki he started at point, so he can handle it.
He was talking about Collins, Zulemi, Stickman, and Reber, and 3 of those guys.
3 of them are...
2 of them are out for the year. Collins might be done for the year. Could play in that Mountain West tournament. Another successful foul shot for Dylan Andrews. You mentioned the paucity of free throws in this game. Contrast that to the game against UNLV here, where the 2 teams shot a combined 62 foul shots. Different sport every night, based on how it's being adjudicated. 69-53 Broncos, less than a minute to go. Reber with the pick and roll, bounce pass feed for Jack, almost threw it away. Wilson saves it, but saves it into the backcourt. That'll be an over and back when Gorey touches it. Now the Broncos will have it with 46 seconds left. Boise State is headed for its 8th straight win in this rivalry, which will continue next year in the brand new, reimagined, re-energized Pac-12 conference. So Bulldogs allowing Andrews to dribble time away. They will have to put up one more shot or take a shot clock violation. Andrews weaving through traffic, feeds Keene in the corner. Right baseline 3, no. Wilson Jack the rebound. Here comes Reber. Finds Heidbreeder left wing. Transition 3. No good back iron. Gorey fighting for the rebound. Couldn't get it. And a foul called on Buchanan is actually going to give Deshaun Gorey a 1-and-1 with 19.9 to go.
Guys are playing it out to the end. They're hustling. Gorey's a competitor. You know.
Coach, you talked at halftime about Boise State maybe missing some opportunities to work its matchup advantage with Javen Buchanan inside, and it was a 5-point game at halftime. Front end of the 1-and-1, no good. Buchanan's domination early in the second half just turned this game upside down, didn't it?
Yeah, they did. I mean, I don't know if we need to start calling him Mr. President, but he's a powerful player.
So the Broncos will dribble away the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Leon Rice and his Boise State Broncos improved to 10-8 in Mountain West play, 18-11 on the season, turning a 5-point halftime lead into a 16-point victory, 69-53. Bulldogs fall to 12-17 on the year, 6-12 in conference play with their 4th consecutive defeat. Whether you're with us on the radio or the television side, stick around. We're going to have some post-game coverage for you. Javen Buchanan leading all scorers with 25 on 11 of 18 shooting, added 6 rebounds, 3 assists. And, Coach, there might be some matchups where running everything through him doesn't work.
Yeah.
But tonight, it worked in spades.
Yeah. I like to see the matchup that doesn't work with it, right?
Well, if you have, a guy who's as strong, as athletic, and as quick and stay in front of him, force him to give up the basketball maybe.
You talking about Buchanan?
Yeah. And you're saying there aren't those guys in this league.
Well, I don't believe so, Pablo. I know I need to talk faster, but there's nobody that can do it. You got to double team him.
Well, and let's see how fast he talks with Taylor Martinez, the player of the game for Boise State. Javen Buchanan is with Taylor now. Taylor?
It was a really physical game, but you guys ran away with it at the end. What was the difference down the stretch?
I just feel like we stayed together. They made their runs, but we just stayed together, and we got some stops when we needed them.
It seemed like Fresno State didn't have a matchup for you, 25.6 rebounds. What were you seeing out there?
I was just taking what the defense gave me, so I was just playing basketball. That's all it was.
3 straight wins for you guys. What does that do for your confidence heading into the postseason tournament?
Everything. You just got to take it day by day, one win at a time.
Great. Thank you. Congratulations. Back to you guys.
All right, Taylor. Javen Buchanan of Boise State leads the Broncos to a 69-53 victory. We'll be joined courtside by Vance Wahlberg when we come back here to the Save Mart Center. 69-53, Boise State the final on CBS 47, the Mountain West Network, and the Bulldog Sports Network from Learfield.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com.
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us, because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
Here in the heart of California, traditions are as deeply rooted as the abundant fields that drape our valley. They link us across generations. They make us who we are. So what does it mean when traditions unite? When a beacon of hope meets a source of pride. When you combine a place that's full of life with people who can save a life. We call it a victory for our valley, for our kids, for generations to come. Valley Children's, official healthcare partner of the Fresno State Bulldogs.
Looking to fit your crew, haul your cargo, or road trip to your next adventure? There's a Honda for that. Want to choose from 6 Honda models priced under $35,000? There's a Honda for that. Looking for new Honda payments from just $209 a month? There's a Honda for that. Ready to save thousands right now with low 0% APR financing? There's a Honda for that. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Back here at the Save Mart Center, 69-53, Boise State the final score. Vance Wahlberg with us now. Coach, your team played really good defense in the first half. You're down just by 5 at the break. What made the biggest difference in that second half? I know Javen Buchanan obviously became a matchup problem. Was that the biggest difference? Was there something else you saw that really swung the momentum in this game to Boise State?
I think you hit on it. I think Buchanan was the main reason. They went to him. I knew he was going to be a problem for us. Actually, I thought Fielder and Buchanan together would be a problem. But Wilson, I thought, did a phenomenal job on Fielder. But what happened is what Fielder does is he brings Wilson outside. So now we're stuck inside, and we just didn't do enough down on Buchanan. We let him get loose for whatever reason. And then we just can't, you can't give up 17 offensive rebounds. Every game, I always talk to you about the 2 things. Take care of the ball. We had 8 or 9 turnovers, which wasn't bad. We had some costly ones, but then we got to be on the boards, and we just didn't do our job there.
And Gorey was able to create shots. A lot of them were this close to going in, didn't go in. He ends up 9 for 20 from the floor. But that still looked like that was your best weapon, either that or getting it into Wilson?
Yeah. I mean, Jake is still struggling. I think you saw it today with his back. He's still struggling right there. He has not practiced since that accident. We're just using him for games right now because of the way his back is, and he just it wasn't there, and that really hurt.
Coach, it looked like you ran a decoy for him, and that gave Gorey those lanes and opened it up for Wilson down there. I thought it was working for a while, but like you said, Buchanan was the difference when they went to him.
He was. I mean, he was a stud the second half. I thought first half we did a pretty good job on it. Second half, for whatever reason, we just couldn't contain him, and he did a heck of a job.
Oh, he's a heck of a player, Coach.
Yes,
he did everything you can. He ran double teams at him. He took his time, shot, pass faked on it, got out of it, spun. He did some things that you don't see often.
No, and there's, like I told you before the game, they're going to jam it inside one way or the other. Yeah. If it's not Buchanan, it's Fielder. Right. If it's not Fielder or Buchanan, it's going to be Meadow. So they got a lot of different weapons to get yourself in there.
Coach, big picture-wise, and I know your team's waiting for you in the locker room, so just one last question, because we look ahead to 2 more regular season games and then the Mountain West tournament. And, I know you want to shoot better than 3 of 18 from 3, which was 17%. You already brought up the rebounds. Boise State with a big offensive rebounding game, 17 of those out-rebounded you 44-30. You did take care of the ball, but all those second opportunities paid off for them. Playing without Zayon Collins, like you'll have to Tuesday night against San Jose State and Saturday at Grand Canyon. Were there a few things you discovered without him that you think you can do a little more of in those 2 matchups to have a chance?
Well, Bastian gives you everything he's got. He's limited athletically, and you saw a few times when they really got into him and made it a little bit tough. But I thought he did a good job. He found Wilson several times inside, and he's going to give you everything he's got. What we're probably going to have to do, I wish, Jake was a little bit healthier because we wanted to put Jake at the 1, but he just didn't have it tonight. So Deshaun, we'll probably have to move Deshaun over to the 1 at times.
Okay. And he pushes it.
Yes.
He pushes, which is what you like.
Yes. It's just,
yeah.
It's just, I just wish that, we could just put everything together one of these nights for everybody.
Well, you put on a show in front of 6,142 tonight. We get to do it one more time at the Save Mart Center Tuesday night. Coach, thanks for talking to us afterwards. Good luck Tuesday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I thank the Red Wave. That was nice to see that many people there.
Yes, it was.
It did get loud here at the Save Mart Center.
Yes, it did.
And the baby race was a ton of fun. Little Reese, your champion of the baby race today. The Bulldogs fall to Boise State 69-53. They're now 12-17, 6-12 overall. Congrats to the Broncos, now 18-11. Thanks for watching on television. Postgame continues on the radio on the Bulldog Sports Network from Learfield. You bet.